given the existence, is uttered forth in the public works of Puncher and Woodman of a personal god, qua 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 qua, with white beard, qua 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 qua, outside time, without extension, who, from the heights of divine apatheia, divine athumbia, divine aphasia, loves us dearly, with some exceptions, for reasons unknown, but time will tell, and who suffers like the divine Miranda with those who, for reasons unknown, but time will tell, are plunged in torment, plunged in fire, whose fire flames, if that continues, and who can doubt it, will fire the firmament, that is to say, blast hell to heaven. So blue, still, calm, so calm, with a calm which, even though intermittent, is better than nothing, but not so fast, and considering what is more, that as a result of the labours left unfinished, crowned by the Academy of Anthropometry, of SC and Posse, of Testu and Cunard, it is established beyond all doubt, all other doubt than that which clings to the labours of men, that as a result of the labours unfinished of Testu and Cunard, it is established, as hereinafter, but not so fast, for reasons unknown, that as in view of the public works of Puncher and Woodman, it is established beyond all doubt that in view of the labours of Fartov and Belcher, left unfinished, for reasons unknown, of Testu and Cunard, left unfinished, it is established what many deny, that men in Posse of Testu and Cunard, that men in Essie, that men in short, that men in brief, in spite of the strides of alimentation and defecation, is seen to waste and pine, waste and pine. And concurrently, simultaneously, what is more, for reasons unknown, in spite of the strides of physical culture, the practice of sports, such as tennis, football, running, cycling, swimming, flying, floating, riding, gliding, canoeing, camogie, skating, tennis of all kinds, dying, flying, sports of all sorts, autumn, summer, winter tennis of all kinds, hockey of all sorts, penicillin and succedanea. In a word, I resume, for reasons unknown, to shrink and dwindle. In spite of the tennis, I resume, flying, gliding, golf over 9 and 18 holes, tennis of all kinds. In a word, for reasons unknown, in Feckham, Peckham, Fulham, Clapham, namely concurrently, simultaneously, what is more, but time will tell, to shrink and dwindle. I resume, Fulham, Clapham, in a word, the net loss per capita since the death of Bishop Berkeley being to the tune of 1 inch 4 ounce per capita approximately, by and large, more or less, good measure, round figure, stark naked in the stocking feet in Connemara, in a word, for reasons unknown, no matter what matter, the facts are there. And considering what is more, much more grave than in the light of the labours lost of Steinweg and Peterman, it appears what is more, much more grave than in the light of the labours lost of Steinweg and Peterman, that in the plains, in the mountains, by the seas, by the rivers, running water, running fire, the air is the same, and then the earth, namely the air, and then the earth, in the great cold, the great dark, the air, the earth, abode of stones in the great cold, alas, alas, in the year of their Lord 600 and something, the air, the earth, the sea, the earth, abode of stones in the great deep, the great cold, on sea, on land, and in the air. I resume, for reasons unknown, but the facts are there, but time will tell. I resume, alas, alas, on, in short, in fine, on, abode of stones, who can doubt it? I resume, but not so fast, I resume, the skull to shrink and waste, and concurrently, simultaneously, what is more, for reasons unknown, in spite of the tennis, on, the beard, the flames, the tears, the stones, so blue, so calm, alas, alas, on, the skull, the skull, the skull, the skull in Connemara, in spite of the tennis, labours abandoned, left unfinished, graver still, abode of stones, in a word, I resume, alas, abandoned, unfinished, the skull in Connemara, in spite of the tennis, the skull, alas, the stones, Cunard, tennis, the stones, so calm, Cunard, unfinished.